Springtime, a season of new life, growth, and sunshine. The brown grass, withered from a long, weary winter, peeks out, reaching for the sky, thirsty for the drops of cool spring rain, which will once again make the world green. Flowers bloom, birds chirp, and the warmer temperatures and sunshine beckon us to adventure out, to roll up our sleeves and feel the warmth of its rays across our bare skin. Bare skin. Exposure. With the shifting seasons comes the change of wardrobe. No longer do heavy jackets, sweaters, or long sleeves have a need. As they are folded away for another cold winter day, I heave a sigh. I look down upon my arms and wrists, still pale enough from winter's chill that I can barely see the silvery shine of the scars anymore. The newness of the changing season whispers, taunting. For these scars are old, a part of me, forever there, forever haunting. I close my eyes and am taken back to my past. Once again, I feel the weight of the fog invisible to everyone but me. A haze so thick with fear and doubt, I can no longer see the sun or a way out. These scars sing the chorus of the old familiar lies, the tune a classic, one my heart recognizes. You're not enough and never will be. Look at you. You've got a job, a community, a family and friends who love, a roof over your head. What is there for you to dread? Your problems are nothing compared to what others face in this fallen world. You fall short, not smart enough, pretty enough, thin enough, humble enough. You have all of this going for you, and yet you fail, you cry, struggle, you can't handle anything. What a joke. Keep that smile caked on for the world to see, because if they saw your true self, who wouldn't turn and leave? Your own father didn't think you're worth the pursuit, so what man or friend ever will? I remember. I'm swept back into that moment. The voice continuing its rampage, having its desired effect. The tears begin to fall as the dam of my soul can't hold it back. But the tears slowly stop as I rake the blade across, as it cuts deeper and deeper until my eyes see red. Each cut, each line, a crimson scream, muffled by my sleeves, covered up by the busyness of day-to-day life. Concealed are the screams of pain, confusion, and strife. I look back and remember when the blade was the way, when it was my comfort. That song of lies played on and on for so long across the lonely walls of my heart. Why was the emptiness I felt the most real thing in my life? Not sharing or daring to speak what's inside. The lies battling and winning over truth. I've put the blade away. It's been years. But the scars remain, gleaming white in the light of spring sunshine. And if I'm honest, there are days, many more than I care to admit, the familiar song of lies play on. Yeah, I know Jesus, God who became man. He died for me. But when I look down and see the white on these arms, sometimes I wonder why. I'm made new in his light, I know, but there are days I'm still blinded. Days I long for the haze of the fog. I don't understand this light. I squint against its exposing rays. I've heard and seen the truth, and yet these doubts, the sadness hovers on my heart. Jesus is healer, comforter, and good for him and her and you too, but look at me, how could it be true? All I have done These scars declare failure. They speak of pain, weakness, and struggle. And those are just the ones you can see. What about the hidden scars? The ones that lie unseen to the eye within the walls of my heart. The pride, shame, misplaced desire, and lust. I am marked. How could he want me? How could he want this? Why would he give it all for what was broken in the fall? I'm still shattered, broken, and battered.
My child, look up. Look into my eyes. My daughter, my love, it was for those very scars that these holes were placed in my hands, so that you could stand covered in the grace and the glory of this holy matrimony. That's why I came down from my throne, giving up every right that was my own, to change, redefine, so I could once again claim you as mine. I gave my life for yours. These nail-scarred hands are open to you, my body broken and beaten, the blood from my veins spilled in the dirt to make you new. Each crack of the whip ripped the flesh from my bones, every cut and wound raw and open. My blood poured out as an offering. The crown of thorns adorned for you, pressed deep into my brow, blood mixing with sweat as it flowed down my face. My body strained and aching from the weight of the cross, feet blistered and torn, the long walk to Calvary. My ears barraged with their jeers, insults, and mocking laughter. My face wet from the thick film of their saliva, my heart burdened with the agony of sin, alone and forsaken, naked, bruised, forgotten. My beloved, I endured. For the joy set before me, I endured. I couldn't bear to see your pain, how sin created this chasm between us. So I took it upon myself and made it my own. I chose to. I love you. Laying down my life, waging war on death in my grave. 3 days later, I walked out of that tomb. The jaws of death shut. Its claws cannot hold me. There is no sting here, only victory. It is done, my child. I have won. Come to me. These scars are an invitation, a love letter and deliverance in one. These scars still sing, but hear the melody of a new tune composed of a love song. Hear it called to you. No more lies or compromise. It is finished. Can you hear? It is done.
Done? The battle won, but my sweet Jesus, my Lord, I look down and see. These scars show me for what I am, broken and imperfect.
And these scars show me for who I am, perfect and broken for you.
These scars speak to my weakness.
And these speak to my strength.
These scars are ugly.
These scars are beautiful.
These scars are all I know.
They are your prison, and I am the key.
I am nothing.
You are chosen.
I am unlovable.
My beloved, accept this gift that has come to you from above.
I'm a failure. Where do I go from here?
I'm the way.
But I doubted. I still doubt.
Faith the size of a mustard seed is all you need.
All I've said and done.
It's forgiven, remembered no more.
Lord, I know.
But do you?
These scars.
These scars are for you so that you may be healed. I have begun a work and I will see it through. You sit in this fog and haze, sitting in a cell, unchained? The door is open, my child. One step is all it takes. Walk with me, scars and all. Secure in my embrace, I will never let you fall. We'll go slow and steady whenever you're ready. Cross the threshold into the place of freedom and grace. Leave the lies behind. They're as broken as the chains of the death I disgraced. Take my hand, follow me into this light. Together we'll bring spring into winter's dark night. The cost was steep, paid with the blood of my brow, the skin of my flesh. Who can comprehend what I experienced on that tree, paying the price with my life to set humanity free? My God, why have you forsaken me? My Father's face turned away, an eternal bond from before the birth of mankind, broken in just a moment's time. It is finished, it is done. 3 days it took before the ground shook and the stone rolled away. This love was too strong to be kept at bay. My daughter, my love, why can't you see that the life I lived was meant to set you free? I made sin and death a sham, and I freely invite you into this promised land.
The victory that was his is now yours. What are you going to do with it?